Welcome back, and come join me on this little cycle ride around the site. Now, if you recall, we're actually in the Putts Corner Caravan Motorhome Club site, and we are using this as a base to be able to go and explore the coastline that's around us and some of the cracking sites that are available to us there. Just go around this car. Now, this is not a big site, but what I will be doing is pointing out a couple of things that I spotted and have since learned. Now, the first thing to note is that it's a tiered site. So behind us is the lower tier, we're in the middle tier, and then there's a top tier at the obviously at the top. And first on the list, sounds a bit odd, is leaving, because when you come up here you want to really take a left down past those service pitches, and you'll see that they've already expanded a bit of the road for that purpose. If you don't, you have to turn right, which is not too bad a view up there, but it's quite sharp when I get around the other side. You'll see why. Now, second on the list has to be pitch 66, and the one next door to it 65, which is around to the left. But this is the access through to the pub, and you can see by the little white fence there, you're not supposed to go on that pitch at all. Now, continuing round past pitch 65 is the first toilet block, and this is where I'll come up with point number 3. So this time we've had keys in Milton fluid, and we've had bands on their own and bands with hooks on Milton fluid as well. This one has bands, but if you come this way, the confusing bit about this one is, I don't know if you can see, it says toilets, to which there are no bands, so nobody's using a toilet, I'm presuming. And then a vanity cubicle and 2 showers, which is fine. Well, what happens if you want to use all 3 of them? So, not quite sure what happened. Now, I've also had a problem as well, because when I went into there, all 3 bands were on there, so I waited and waited, and then went in to find it was completely empty. So, you know, I took 2 bands and chucked them back in.
Well, the thing is, none of these things are only as good as the people that use them.
Yeah. Now, what's quite nice about this one also, look, all these boo bells. Look. Loads of them, all the way along here. So going to the toilet's actually not too ownership, and waiting's not too bad, so long as you're not in dire need. There's more on that to come, but anyway, back to our cycle ride. The first thing we'll know is the service pitches are actually on the left, and it would be nice to be able to turn left and go down there, but you can't. You have to turn right and go up here. And you'll also notice that some of the pitches up there are extremely small to the right hand side. I mean, how that motorhome got up there, I have no idea. Let's just speed this up a little, and whoops, and mind that car. There is also a play area just the right hand side there, but this is the interesting bit. You have to actually turn right. The left would be where the service pit road comes down, and then you have to make this extremely sharp right hand turn, which you do need to be aware of, especially if you've got a large outfit. This then takes you into the lower section, but down here is another challenge. I'll just pull over here because that car's just coming up. Also noticed that some of the pitches are not quite full yet, because it is 11 o'clock in the morning and we're due for the next lot to come in. And here's the final point. As you whiz down this road, you'll see your route out is to the right. And as you can see, when you get to the end here, the barrier is really close to a very sharp turn, so you're going to have to be positioned on the left and get somebody to operate the barrier for you. Now, I'm just going to peel off here to the left and go around this motorhome, and you'll see that there is a motorhome service point in this little overnight stay area, together with a bug hotel lot. Now, I don't really have a bike that will go this fast. Well, maybe it will, but not with me on board anyway. But just here is the entrance to the dog walk, which does bring you out around by that pitch 66 that I alluded to earlier. And we'll just drop the bike off, and I suspect we'll be back there in a minute. But either way, it's not that big a site, as you can see. And so here we go, I thought as much. Now here we go around to the dog walk. Oh, she's got her ears up, she's seen something. Oh yeah, here we go. Davy's off for a run. And so to the dog walk. There is one, and it goes all the way through the bottom of the site, and it pops out again around about pitch 66.
What was it? It was, I think it was a female pheasant. Is it a little brown bird running in the bushes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a female pheasant.
And so, as you heard, there is quite a lot for humans to look at as well through here. A couple of things to know. It's not really a let your dog off the lead job, because that is the road. You're right next to it. There's no fence, and so they can easily quite run onto that. Oh, thank you very much for that. Talk about timing. And so what I'll do here is speed this up, and then we'll pop out at the end just after pitch 66, but joining on to the path that goes to the pub. And so here we are, we're just coming to the end. So the dog walk has gone through all 3 levels. You don't notice the incline so much, I have to say. Now it is also tea time, so we're on our way to that pub, and you'll see that because of the time there are now caravans and things in those 2 pitches. And so to the pub. Now we did do a bit of research before we left. This is the sort of place that you have to book, certainly in the current times, that is the case anyway. And apparently it's extremely popular around this particular neck of the woods anyway. And as you can see, it is entirely dog friendly. Now we ended up in here quite a few times, it has to be said. Now the people are walking past the front of the building, and you'll see that they go round the corner and there is a car park there. The caravan club entrance actually dishes you out in the rear car park, and that's not the way in. However, this is, and it's showing you just on the left hand edge there, a table, and on that table you will find a sticky bit of paper with a barcode on it where you can download an app and order away if you just want drinks.
Yoga, and what are you doing? What are you doing, eh? What are you doing, eh? What are you doing? Come on, we better have that.
There you go. What's up, Jess? Jess, is it time to go? Is it time to go? Is it time to go?
Jess? What is it?
So this is the back of the Hare and Hounds pub, and if I just pan that way, there's the entrance to the back of the caravan sidewalk. Now there is a car park round the other side. We just had our Sunday dinner in there, it's carvery. I can't knock it. The food portions are huge. Jess. 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 Stop looking at me. I don't care. I had a sausage. I'm happy now. Can't recommend that place enough. Very good. I love walking around sites. You never know what you're going to see. Peace to all llamas, eh? Now then, a new toy. Da-da-da. So, we have a parcel, do we? Or I have a parcel.
We have a parcel, but I'm going to be sexist here and say it's in pink, so it must be me who needs to open it.
No. And what does it say on there?
It says Customs Declaration, Great Britain.
Oh, okay. So it's come from abroad. I know what that is.
I think I know what it is.
Right.
Right. Here we are.
Plug.
It's got wipes. plug.
That UK plug. Oh, it is.
There's wire hanging up the thing.
Yes. Yes. Come on.
And that's right, it's in a sleeve.
Take it out the sleeve.
It's clear.
Yeah. Rain or shine is caravan time. I love it. Ready? Oh, I like that. Rain or shine is caravan time. Oh, that's cool. All lit up. We are ready for the big reveal.
You're such a child, Steve. You are such a big kid.
Drum roll.
Right.
3, 2, 1. Hey, look at that. Look good.
Yes, it's very sweet. Everybody can see it from the rubbish area.
Whilst they're filling up the waste and the water dock.
Yes.
Brilliant. Let me just have to have a look to see how the sign is. Our sign performed tonight. Oh, look at that. That looks good. There's a guy over there. But on, it's quite really pea super is what we call it. But our opening is going different colours. It's green, look. And it's going to go, what colour next? Is that purpley colour on the top there? And on another night, how about that for a sunset? We're in the morning on the way to the toilet,